Hello. You don't. Oh, sorry. Let me introduce myself. Hey, it's me, Rocco. Welcome to the FutureProbe stream. It's Thursday, the 12th. What month? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's 2020. News has broken that the world's gone viral. The coronavirus has taken over at an alarming rate. Okay, and that's serious. I'm not joking around. I'm not trying to make a goof out of it. It's serious stuff. But the most serious thing was announced today. I found out that Disneyland is going to close in just over 24 hours. They're going to shut the gates for an undetermined amount of time, indefinitely. Here's the problem. Well, I've been there a bunch of times. I can go a while without going back. It is the happiest place on earth, but that's okay. I can live. However, I was going to do the most viral video ever. Now, you've been hearing the word viral on the news the past couple days. You might be thinking it's bad, but in the internet world, it's good. I was going to do a viral video where I, in the past, have had many successful hits where I had a lightsaber and I threatened, certain tyrants in the world. Well, what I was going to do, let me show you. In this container, I have part one of what was going to be my most viral video yet. That's right. This is one half of the replica Darth Maul lightsaber from the Phantom Menace of Star Wars Episode the First. And my plan was that gradually over time, I was going to buy more pieces of this, which means one more half of the hilt and two of the longest blades that they sell in Galaxy's Edge. However, this plan was shot to hell when they announced that they're going to be closing the park in the next 24 hours. Well, I live a couple hours away from Disneyland. There was no chance for me to get those parts. But I wanted to make the perfect viral video where I threatened the coronavirus with a double-edged lightsaber. So I thought about it, and and I realized if I want to get that double-edged lightsaber and I want to make my anti-corona double lightsaber video, tonight is my last chance to get all the remaining parts of the dual lightsaber. So, we are going to try to get the remaining parts tonight. Now, Disneyland is about to be shut down because of fears of this virus, the coronavirus you may have heard of. There is a chance I might be heading into ground zero. In fact, when the measles outbroke again a couple years ago, Disneyland was listed as ground zero. It was in every news source as the place where the outbreak really exploded. So I may be making a foolish effort tonight. I may be heading straight into the heart of the coronavirus. But if I get the last remaining parts of the Maul saber, I might have the most viral video. Just like any stupid, brainless YouTuber, I'm going to put viral success over my own health. So, the plan is, we are going to, I need to legally say this right now. I'm not going to be driving during the stream. You shouldn't do that. That's not what people do, and you're not allowed. I am going to be simulating what the drive might be into Disneyland, just so that I'm ready and I know how to handle it in case I head straight into the heart of the coronavirus. But if I'm able to do it tonight, I'm going to get the remaining parts. That means the second half of the Maul lightsaber and 2 blades. Now, I've been told that for this lightsaber, you want to get 2 normal size blades because otherwise it's too big. But they sell extra long blades that are like that big. I'm going to get 2 of those, the longest blades possible, because this virus has spread so much. I think it'll look extra cool that I have the longest blades possible, and this lightsaber is going to be like 25 feet long. Okay, so there it is. Part 1 we've got. It's in the capsule. Wait, hold on. I got to secure it. Get that in there. Okay. Fuck, it won't go in. Oh, I have it reversed. Okay. All right. Part 1 secured. We've got part 1. Let's go get part 2. Oh, I'm just simulating what the drive there would be like. I'm not driving. I'm letting everyone know. You do not do that. Now, this is going to be a long stream tonight, guys. This isn't going to be like an hour-long FutureProbe. Okay? We're looking at a couple hours, maybe, of being in here, you know, because I want to properly simulate it. And then we're going to see if we can get into the park, if they'll even let me in. Because I don't know what's going to happen when we get there. We might be turned away. They might see me and not want me in there. They might run a blood test on me and maybe I'll be infected. I don't know what's going to happen. But we're going to try. We're going to find out. So this could be an all-night stream. Okay, do you guys know what you're in for? Okay, now I'm going to try this simulation and see if it works. So I'm just in my car right now, and I'm just gonna kind of, you know, again, I'm gonna simulate the what it would be like going to Disneyland right now, and then at the end of, you know, once I try it for about an hour and a half, I'll make the decision if I should go into Disney or not. Okay? Does that sound good? Don't worry, guys. I got the face mask. Okay, I got the mask. I got the hand sanitizer. We're good. Okay, we're good. So don't mind me. I might. I'm not going to be looking at anything because obviously I want to do a good simulation here. Okay, stay there, buddy. Okay, stay in your lane. Is what I would say. You know, if this was real, and you always want to make sure. You simulate things before the real thing, you know, because that way you want to make sure you're going to do it right. Anyway, so don't mind me. I might not look at the screen for a little bit, you know, because I want to do things the right way. Anyway, so to reiterate, tonight we're going to potentially, maybe, head into the heart of the viral outbreak. Some say Disneyland might be the most dangerous place to be. They were kind of taken to task earlier today because the plan was they actually wanted to keep the doors open and just do more safety precautions, but that's not what ended up happening. They got a lot of pressure for it, and they were told to actually close the gates. So we're hoping we get in with enough time. God help us, you know, my fingers are crossed. Guys, I can't reiterate it enough. If I don't get the other parts of this lightsaber today, we can't do this viral video until the coronavirus is gone. And the whole point of doing the viral video is to do it during the coronavirus, like right at the apex of it. My goal is for the video to come out tomorrow night. Because it might be too late to record it tonight, but as soon as it gets dark tomorrow, we'll film it and we'll put it out. That's the plan. But if I don't get those lightsaber parts tonight, it's all for nothing. And again, my goal was to do this over time because these parts to the lightsaber are kind of expensive, you know? You have to buy one lightsaber hilt, and that's the cost of any other regular lightsaber hilt. You have to pay that twice for the Darth Maul one, because you have to buy two and then screw them together. And then you buy the blades separately. And those are, you know, their own cost. So I was just going to get like one part every couple of paychecks or whatever, whatever, just to make it like a pretty normal, or, you know, that I'm not, you know, spending too much at once. Well, that plan was shot to sunshine. I can't do it. I have to get them all tonight, or this video ain't happening. Yeah, this simulation is very realistic. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to make it as real as possible so that I can decide what I want to do. I'm letting everyone know I'm only sitting in my car. I'm just sitting in my car. And this is kind of a cool effect we're adding to, you know, again, just try to simulate what it might be like. You know, I've heard there were no cars on the road today, that traffic was like pretty much non-existent, which is kind of crazy. You know, Thursday, Friday, typically it's pretty bad, but I'm hearing the opposite today because I think a lot of people are staying home. So we're trying, you know, we're simulating it. I'm just sitting in my car, so, you know, I'm just trying to get a sense of what it might be like to go on such a dangerous mission. We're calling this the viral mission, you know, and that there's a double meaning to that. You know, what meaning do you value? Ask yourself. My car does have, it does have an autopilot feature. You know, you can't be off the wheel too long. After like, you know, 15, 30 seconds, it goes like, yo, where are you? So, if I was driving, I would do it, but I'm not. But for the simulation, I can act like I am. Let's see. Someone in the chat is asking which of the boys, I'm assuming you mean the Mega 64 boys, which we are, would survive the apocalypse. Now, that's a very good question. I think I would be a 50-50 shot, because I don't panic. Sean panics. Sean, he's in panic mode. He's flailing his arms, not knowing what to do. So he's gone first, okay? Derek is a little more prepared. I'm going to say, you know, he'd probably do pretty good. But I'm right in the middle. Like, I don't panic, but I also might fuck up and not buy enough supplies or, you know, whatever. The person that is going to survive, no question, is Garrett. Garrett lives on a fucking mountain with a mountain of supplies. You know, he's got mountains of toilet paper and firearms. He's not going anywhere. He's fine. He will survive. Somebody in the chat is bringing up, remember when, I think they said, remember when Dr. Ryan said, don't worry about the virus? Well, you know, I don't know if it was the right thing to say, don't worry about the virus. Because I think there is a degree of worry that we should have, you know? Because I don't think it's right to just wave it off like it's not happening. Because guess what? Wake up call. It is happening. But at the same time, there's a degree of worrying that I don't think is helpful. Do you know what I mean? Where I kind of sit with it right now, and you guys tell me how you think. or what you think about it. But my feeling right now is we should definitely be concerned about it, and we should take the right measures to make things right. You know what I mean? Wash our hands. And you know what? Yeah, maybe for a little bit we got to cancel these fucking events, you know? Maybe we shouldn't be going to a Comic-Con or, whatever. It seems like, the best course of action here is just not going to big group events right now. You know what I mean? Just taking it easy with that stuff. But that's not going to kill us. I think taking precautions is a good thing. However, I'm not like losing sleep over this. I think be logical and like follow the right steps and try to do the right thing. What else can you do? It's probably not going to kill you, you want to look out for, some of the unfortunately weaker or older people. You don't want anything bad to happen to them, but all you can do is do your best. It's not worth freaking out beyond that, okay. So that's how I feel, is like, no need to panic or lose sleep over it. Just let's all do our best. However, I will also say, then there's also a different side of it where people are just kind of like clowning about it. And I'm over that. Because, it's really fucking happening, Do I think every place needs to close? No. But morality-wise, it's probably like a good thing to do. You know what I mean? Just the morality of it. You want to do right by your people and your customers and humanity, whatever. It's probably a good idea, just in a morality sense, to just, let's just close for a little bit and wait this out and kind of see what happens. It's a good thing to do. But I also don't think it's worth freaking out over. But I also don't think it's worth joking about like it's not a real deal. It's a real deal, So I guess the answer to me is in the middle. Don't freak out about it, but don't fucking clown about it either. Did you guys see that fucking basketball player that was like, ooh, and he was like tapping on all the microphones and stuff? Ooh, I'm gonna give everyone coronavirus. Ooh. And he touched all the microphones. What an idiot. You can't joke around about that shit. I don't think it's the end of the world or anything, but there are people sick. Like, what's the fucking joke? But, again, a joke is one thing, but when you're actively not taking safety seriously is another. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like that's, that guy is in a position where he should be careful about the people who support him. I don't care about an offhand joke. But don't be touching all the microphones when there's a legit, situation going on. I don't know. It seems a bit much. And then you had there was a politician in Italy that was like, we're not going to let fear dictate how we live or whatever. Let's go get a pizza. And he's like kissing people on the cheek and stuff. And then he came down, he was diagnosed with the virus, and it's like, again, I can make a joke on Twitter. I don't care about that. I get a pass. But you're a politician, dude. Don't be clowning around. People are scared, And I think that's the problem with a lot of, I think a lot of people in power don't realize that people feel much safer if you just try, even if you just say hey guys, it's going to be okay. People will feel better, or make it seem like something's being done, even if you don't really at the end of the day feel like you have to do that much for your country or whatever. Just say, hey, we're working on it, we're looking into it. But to clown around and be like, oh, let's go get a pizza, whatever he did, that guy did that. Kissing people on the cheek, what are you doing? Yeah, I remember going to That's what I was thinking about, actually. I remember going to that, Garrett did a DJ show in LA, and I did do a stream for that too. That was a lot of fun. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I had that in mind when I thought to do this. That was another stream where I simulated what I was doing. Simulated the drive, you know, which I think made the stream better. It just made for a smoother trip, you know. Anyway, sorry guys, hopefully you can see me. Yeah, Garrett does some pretty dope shit. I was hoping he would DJ another anime thing like that, like another anime rave. I love the concept of an anime rave. Why does anime and a rave have to, why does that come together into one thing? I don't know, but I really enjoy that. There are reports from China of the virus affecting male fertility. And that's what has you worried. I hadn't heard anything about that. That's kind of crazy. I hope that's not true. But, I don't need no kids running around, so, I guess, looking into the bright side, I guess that's what I'm going to have to deal with. This might be stupid that I'm heading, I really, you letting me know that, it is a little worrying that I'm heading into what may be the epicenter of the virus. But if I'm already buying a double-edged lightsaber, probably not having no kids anyway, just looking at it realistically. So, maybe it works out, maybe there's no worries. This is a really good simulation. That's what we're doing. I have a couple friends outside the window, just kind of running lights by and making it seem like, kind of simulating the road to Anaheim. But yeah, it is pretty crazy to see all the stuff. I mean, every time... Whoops. Okay, now it is starting to rain a little bit. A little bit of drizzle, but I don't think it's going to last too long. It's just a little bit moist. Anyway, it is pretty crazy to see that every time I check Twitter or Facebook or anything, an event is canceled. And again, as I mentioned, in just over 24 hours, they're going to close Disneyland, and it's going to be closed day by day, every day until the end of the month. And what really blows me away about that is that's only happened 3 other times. Like, they did it for, or 4? No, 3? I don't know. They did it for 9/11. They did it for JFK when he was assassinated. They closed the park. I don't know why. Maybe they thought something was going to happen there. And then in 94, when the big earthquake happened, they closed then. And those are the only times since it's opened that Disneyland has not been open during the day. Like, just during the day. It's never been closed, other than those few times. And I've heard that it was really, really freaky seeing Disneyland open during the day with the music playing and all that stuff, and no one in it. And what's kind of bonkers to me is there's no media of that. There's no camera. Really, no consumers had a camera or a video camera at that time. I mean, no consumers were there on 9/11 anyway. But, it wasn't the situation we have now where everyone has a cell phone in their pocket. And now that the parks are going to be closed, and I think they just announced Disney World too, right? I think every park around the world, they're all going to be closed during the day. I think you're going to see a lot of freaky footage. Literally, before now, there's never been footage of Disneyland just empty during the day. Like, no one shot that. I guarantee you, once this happens, you're going to get cast members are going to film, someone's going to film it with their cell phone, during the day. And it's kind of weird to think that's media we've never had before. I don't know. You're going to see some interesting stuff. I saw some people who were staying, because I think they kept the hotels open. In Japan, there's a hotel, I think it's called the Hotel Miracosta, where you stay there and it overlooks Tokyo Disney Sea. Well, they kept the hotel open, but the park is closed. And people were filming from the balcony of their room and just filming Tokyo Disney Sea, and it's freaky because the music is playing at full blast, but there's no people there. So anyway, it's kind of nuts. We're going to see some very interesting media come out of all this. It's funny, they announced all of that. They announced this morning that the parks would close. Oh, I do want to say one more thing about that. Good on Disney, because they are going to be paying all their cast members for the full 40 hours per week while this is happening. Good on them, because there's an alternate future where they were not going to do that. But they did it, and that's good. And that's just good publicity for them. I mean, they're buying good publicity. You're right. People saying a lot of people's money is going to be affected by this going on. I can't even imagine. We have a friend who's a musician, great musician, great DJ, and all of his gigs were effectively canceled because they don't want to, have somebody fly over, or they don't, they just don't want to have a concert right now. And this is someone we know who somehow, and this is very, very this is so unlikely nowadays, but he actually made a living out of doing his music. Seriously, do you know how rare that is now? There's a really, we have an image in our minds of what a rock star is, and a successful musician. You're not making money as a musician unless you're like Taylor Swift at this point. It's just so hard to make to make any money from it, much less a living. But this guy was able to do it. We see him at all kinds of events and stuff like that. And, but, I think he was kind of living gig to gig, and all his gigs got canceled. So he's asking for help on Twitter and stuff like that. For just other kind of jobs. And I see that happening a lot too, with other people doing events. There was, you guys know that event CEO? I don't know if anybody out there knows CEO, but it's a fighting game tournament. Alex Jabali runs the event. And Alex Jabali is someone we've known for a long time. We see him at events all the time. And, he was about to have the event, and he paid for it and everything. That money's spent, people bought tickets and stuff. And he's got to cancel this, and that stuff's booked. And honestly, he's kind of screwed, because what's he supposed to do, And so he's never had to do this, but he put up a donate link to help him out. And I think that's a great idea. We all got to stick together during this, We got to help each other. So go look up Alex Jabali, look up CEO, and maybe throw him a few bucks if that's something that you think is cool. I'm just trying to spread the word about that, because that breaks my heart, There's a lot of events that aren't offering refunds. Like South by Southwest, they're not offering refunds or anything like that. Because, again, the money's spent, and insurance doesn't cover, like, a viral outbreak like that, It's kind of crazy. I never really knew that. I never knew. It doesn't cover a pandemic or whatever you want to call it. So that money's spent, and they're not offering refunds. I thought I had just heard about a music festival that was the same way. It's really sad. It's a sad situation for everybody. Now, I don't know what the deal is with Coachella. Like, people probably can't get refunds on that, but they're just postponing it, right? I don't think they're canceling it. Some people are asking about the toilet paper situation. I don't fucking get it either. I don't understand why toilet paper. Like, why was that the go-to thing? That's something where I think people's fears are making it worse. Because I don't think there's a shortage of that, but, like, everyone decided, I need to buy, like, 50 pallets of it. I don't really get that. But I'm also coming from a place of privilege on the toilet paper scenario, because I'm stocked up for like 6 months with that. Not because I meant to, but I pretty much buy that stuff once every 6 months, because a Costco thing of it is so big. And it's just me, like, what do I have to worry about? So I'm already set. I had just bought a ton. Guys, this is just a simulation, okay? I just want to let everyone know I'm sitting in my car right now. That's it. I'm just thinking about what I want to do. Anyway. Who decided TP was I don't understand why the TP thing was such a big deal. Now, I will say, this has motivated a lot of people I know. I'm going to take this mask off. It's annoying. It's motivated a lot of people I know to go with a bidet. And after my last trip to Japan, I'm inclined to agree with them. Bidet is the way to go, and I don't understand why the U.S. isn't on that tip. Because let me tell you, when I took a dump in Japan, oh my God, it was a journey. It was a voyage of dreams. It was incredible. It was you got that. You set that thing to jet can in your ass with a water jet. Oh, wash that away. They got a thing where it'll dry it for you. It'll vaporize or whatever. One that I used in Japan, now I don't know if you can get this here, but one of them that I used in Japan also played sound effects. Now, I've told people that multiple times, and none of them understood what I meant. They thought they meant like that. I meant like, oh, what? It plays like a fart sound effect. Well, why would it do that? Why would you want more fart sounds if you're the one doing it? Anyway, whatever. Then I had people tell me, oh, is it like to cover the noise of you shitting? That's not it either. It's meant to play a relaxing nature sounds, or, like a stream or birds, just relaxing sounds. And that helps you shit. And I can vouch for that. Why is this just blackness? Is it just blackness? See, I don't know. For me, it's like the screen's all covered up, so I don't know what it's seeing. Does that help it? Yeah, you can see me there. I'll try to leave that on if I can. I'm trying to do this like I won't be distracted, but I might have to turn it off at a certain point, just so you know. No, I'm not going to die. This, again, I'm not doing anything. This is just a simulation, see? Hands are, I'm not even doing anything. I'm just sitting in the old car. Make a Mega 64 bidet that says you can do it. Do you smell it? Do you smell it? Anyway, so going back to what I was talking about, we've never had media of these theme parks closing or being closed during the day. And there's going to be a whole lot of that real soon. You're going to see a lot of dystopian-looking imagery, videos and whatnot. And it's really crazy to think about. Do I think there's a level of hysteria with this? Yeah, of course. Is there a level of overreacting? Sure. But people are scared, I don't hold it against them. But it is a little bit much. Sure, okay. But I will say that I've never seen anything with this level of impact on events and surrounding stuff, culture, whatever, since September 11th. I'm not saying it's tragic on that level. I don't know if it will be, but I've never seen anything. I've never seen the world affected in that way, or at least my world affected in that way, since 9/11. That's crazy to think about. That's really, really, really crazy to think about. No, Ebola, Zika, swine flu, I don't think any of those were that bad. Supposedly, I thought I had heard that the survival rate of swine flu was worse, but I don't know. I can't comment to that. But I will say, I did have the swine flu when that happened. I got it. I was tested positive. I went to whatever year that was. What year was that? 2011? But I went to E3 and I came back with that. Corona has got to be. It spreads quicker. It's got to be. Certainly seems that way. But 2009. Okay, whatever year it was. Yeah, that's when the swine flu thing happened. And you know what's funny? Is I got that at E3. I was out for a few weeks. And I was supposed to, there's this girl I knew in high school. I was good friends with her in high school, but then she like changed schools and whatever. I was really good friends with her, and then suddenly she was gone, and we were good friends so long. And around 2009, or whatever year it was, she reached out to me through Facebook. She's like, "Hey, I just found you through Facebook. I'm bummed we haven't seen each other in a long time. Let's get lunch next week." And I said, "Okay." And then I got the swine flu when I went to E3 the next week, and I told her, I'm like, "Hey, I got to cancel the lunch." And she was like, "Oh, what? Everything okay?" And I said, "I got swine flu," and she unfriended me. She unfriended me after I said that. I never talked to her again after that, so I think she thought I was joking or making shit up or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, she like totally, I think she thought I was full of it and I was trying to get out of meeting her or something. I don't know what was going on. Maybe she heard me try to describe E3 and she thought I was fucking with her, you know? I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I've never seen anything kind of like this. Since something like 9/11. That's what's crazy to me. How much it's affected. How many things are canceled or shut down. Now, I haven't heard anything about schools shutting down. Well, no, I have some friends in New Mexico that said school was just shut down for the next 3 weeks. Do you guys know anything about that? See, that's what's crazy to me is, first of all, I thought kids, like, couldn't get it. Like, or maybe they won't get sick, but they could still carry it. Maybe that's what it is. But people were telling me that they're not going to shut down schools because then health officials don't have anywhere for their kids to be, and then it causes a whole chain reaction. Like, I was hearing stuff like that. I don't know if you guys know anything about that. I'm getting some questions in the chat. I am not driving. You guys can see I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in my car. I'm speculating on what it would be like if I headed into, the parks, which could be deadly, could be fairly deadly. Kids can get it, but they'll bounce back pretty quickly. Isn't it crazy? I really do. I don't want to get into like conspiracy theory, crackpot theory mode. I'll entertain conspiracy theories. I'll read about them and kind of think, it's always interesting to think what if. I don't want to necessarily put it out there like I think this happened, but it is kind of crazy that everyone I know was all like, "Okay, boomer, fuck these boomers. Oh, the boomers will ruin the world." And then this virus comes out that seems to affect only them. That if you are 60, 70, 80, it might actually really eradicate you. It's very interesting. Yeah, someone said it in the chat, boomer remover. It is interesting, isn't it? That was on everyone's mind. And and then a virus stepped in. Now, wouldn't it be interesting if years from now, that's what's written in the history books? Like culturally, like the United States was having a difficult time in the divide between younger people and the baby boomer generation. And then a virus stepped in and wiped them out. Wouldn't that be crazy? It really is, someone in the chat is saying that, it really is like a Twilight Zone episode. That enough people wished for it, that it just happened. Yeah, nanomachines targeted to boomers. I'm not ruling it out. Do I think it was man-made? You know, I don't know, man. You know, I'm a lot of experts are saying, like, we wish we could make a virus like this, like a weaponized virus like this. Like, there's people who dream of making something like that. I don't know who the hell does that, and I've heard that that's not even in the realm of possibility. But it is very freaky that this came out of, nowhere like that. And is it, I've heard the rumors that someone just thought a bat was tasty and they ate it, and that's how this happened. But then I've heard a lot of conspiracy theories that it started in a lab. I feel like when I first heard about it, everyone was saying it came out of a lab. And now it's like, no, that's a crackpot theory. I don't know. It makes me kind of think, like, well, where did that come from? I don't know. China is on some crazy shit nowadays. I know. That's what scares me. There's been a lot of seedy shit going on in China. And that's what kind of fuels my fear that someone tried to make this happen, I don't know. The Chinese government has done some crazy stuff. But it just sucks, because then people hear that kind of stuff and they start making it into like a racism kind of situation, and I ain't about that. But, they're over in China, there's some crazy stuff going on. I don't know what to believe, but it is scary either way. Yeah, what if it is, somebody said, is it population control? That's a scary thought too. Again, I think maybe a lot of people wished for something at the same time. When I was trying to get into this Rise of the Resistance ride at Galaxy's Edge, I was like, I saw so many people trying to get into it, and I'm like, damn, man, we need a new plague. And then here we go. It happened. That might not be too funny too soon. Be very careful about what I joke about. Yeah, people are saying that there's okay, so people are saying that the virus has a very abnormally long 33 A's at the end of the sequence, which contributes to it being man-made in a lab. That's a scary thought, man. I don't know what to think about that. Supposedly, stop. Will you stop? Sorry, there's someone in the back seat. One of my friends is outside fucking with the lights. Anyway, supposedly, see, there's a military between where I live and San Diego and Disneyland. There is a military base called Camp Pendleton. And I did hear rumors that they have like the one. There's rumors they had a confirmed case there today, and they're in quarantine. I really hope that's not true. But if we pass by it, maybe we want to hold our breath. I'm saying later. I'm not driving right now. I'm not driving right now, but I'm saying if it happens, we might want to hold our breath. Some people are saying that one of the rumors is that they're trying to make animal-human hybrids, and that maybe that's what caused this. I don't know, man. These are such insane thoughts. Something is going to leak, I agree. Somebody in the chat, I'm going to turn this off for a second. Somebody in the chat, I am going to be dark for just a second, but don't worry about that. Somebody in the chat is asking if I could talk about the Oracle in the Matrix and why they were important. The Oracle was a logic program, or a intuitive program. Whereas the architect was the stop. Sorry, that was my friends outside. Whereas the architect was the logic program, like he followed hard data, hard logic. The Oracle was an intuitive program that was just meant to kind of like go off, kind of understand human intuition, which is all about choice. Not necessarily logical choices, but, she was there to help understand why people made choices. And her understanding of how flippant and weird humans could be is what made her a good ally to the humans. She understood that not everything with them was black and white. You know what I mean? So that's what kind of, I think, led to her being kind of rogue. Is she understood the humans' affinity for disobedience, if that makes sense. Anyway, sorry, I know it's dark for a little bit, guys. I know it's not ideal, but I'm just checking in with you. I'm still here. I'll leave it like this for a minute. The Keymaster is an encryption program, yes. That he's an algorithm to open doors within the Matrix, yes. People are talking about that in the chat, and I'm lending my voice to the conversation. That is what he is. Yeah, it is a bummer. We were going to do another creepy old crypt in the next few days. That's not happening now. I mean, we were supposed to do the corn nugget challenge. You guys remember that? That's what we were supposed to be doing right about now. But that festival, which is going on right now, didn't even bring back the corn nuggets. Isn't that insane? After all these years, they didn't do corn nuggets this year. So you know what? As far as I'm concerned, they deserve to close. But we were still going to try to find a way to do it. That didn't happen. Maybe we'll have to do a corn nugget challenge from home. Yeah, maybe we can do a virtual creepy old crypt. That's a good idea, actually. Do one with a green screen. It's not a bad idea at all, actually. Where should we go? Maybe we could do one for, like, Tokyo Disneyland because, you know, then we don't have to fly there. But then again, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, that they were going to keep open downtown Disney, which is the like mall outside of Disneyland. And I'm thinking maybe we'll just do an episode about that. That might be the safe alternative. Yeah. Record it in front of the Lego store. Did you guys see the Mario Legos? What do you guys think about the Mario Lego situation? You know, I'm not a Lego guy, so I'm probably not going to pick them up, but it was kind of cool that the Mario was electronic and, like, could respond to stuff. I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, I'm going dark for a second. Gotta go dark for a second. Don't mind me. Man, I have all this music stuck in my head, you guys. You won't even believe it. From Dragon Quest 11. I am officially, like, I am, like, deep in that game now. I had, like, nothing but backlogged work I had to do for the past, like, 4 months, I swear. Stop! Whoever the fuck did that, knock it off. Sorry, guys. There's a stranger outside. Anyway, I've been playing, there we go. I've been playing Dragon Quest 11, and just now that these projects are kind of over with, I can kind of devote my brain to just playing just kind of turning everything else out, and playing a video game, and I'm playing Dragon Quest XI. I think I'm 30 hours into it now. So I know, a lot of people saying it might take like 100 to beat it. I've heard a lot. I've heard 60 hours. I've heard 100 hours. Whatever. I'm really just doing the main story. But, man, I'm enjoying it so much. What a great game. It's been a while since I played a game. This is the first time in I don't know how long. Decades? I don't know. Where this is a game that actually makes me feel like the Super Nintendo era of RPGs again. Do you know what I mean? Where it's really, really colorful and the story's really good and the world is enchanting and it's bubbly and fun, but it gets dark and you know what I mean? It feels like the Super Nintendo era of RPGs again, It's really doing it for me. I really like it. And I like that classic gameplay. But what I also like about it, people are asking how long is the simulation? I'd say, about an hour into my simulation. I'm going to say within the next half hour, I'll know if I'm going to do it. Okay? Was Earthbound on SNES? Maybe then. Yeah. I've still never played through Earthbound. Isn't that crazy? My favorite, era or genre or whatever you want to call it of games are the Super Nintendo RPGs. And I never played through Earthbound. But, I played the beginning of it 80 different times. And I just felt like it was a little too silly for me. I just didn't, I don't know. I felt like the Final Fantasy games kind of blended serious and funny together really well and made me care about the story. But Earthbound, it was just kind of fuzzy pickles, meh, it was just kind of too goofy. So I never tried it, but I'm not against it. Maybe I should. If I got a little more into the main game, I'm sure I'd probably like it. But yeah, I don't know. That was what kept me from it at the time, and then I just haven't revisited it since. You know what I mean? I'm not against it now. I wish I had, honestly. I feel like I missed out. That's one game where I feel like I missed out. Maybe that would be a good one to stream for a little while, I think Derek was talking about doing that at one point too. Was Blue Velvet your first Criterion Collection item? No. No, I have a shitload of Criterion movies. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones I have. I have Hausu, of course. Police Story 1 and 2. Fantastic Mr. Fox. I bought like all the Kurosawa movies. Those are probably the first ones I got. Pretty much any Kurosawa movie they've put out, I got. Which I loved Seven Samurai. Seven Samurai is incredible. 4 hours and it goes by like that. Because it's so well paced. But I also really loved Rashomon. That movie kind of invented the flashback, which I thought was really cool. In the movie storytelling sense. What else do I have that's Criterion? Chasing Amy. You guys remember that? That was Criterion. What else? Breakfast Club. that was one. Fire Walk with Me was. And then I have the Katsi trilogy. You guys ever see those? Pakatsi and Koyas Katsi or whatever it's called. I got those. I probably like those a lot better on some sort of drug material, but pretty interesting. What else do I have? Oh, creepy ass movie. If you want to watch a creepy movie that you maybe never seen before, old Japanese movie called Kuroneko. Black Cat. Kuroneko. Freaky movie about a ghost that's like slowly killing all these soldiers. Hard Day's Night, I do have that. And alternatively, I have I Want to Hold Your Hand, a movie about the Beatles craze. And it was made by all the people who made Back to the Future, which is, it's kind of cool. Like it's by Robert Zemeckis, Bob Gale, and then Steven Spielberg produced it. It really is the same creative team. They got together they got along really well during that, went on to make Back to the Future, and the rest is history. I haven't watched the Back to the Future movies in a while, but I guess I think they're all coming to 4K soon, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Oh, man. See Uncut Gems yet? No. Did that come out on Blu-ray? Is that out on, like, Blu-ray? No, I did not watch American Movie. I'll get around to it. Am I a big Twin Peaks fan? You know what's funny? When I saw the original show, I kind of didn't love it overall, because I think there's a lot of crap episodes. I really do. But the ones that David Lynch did were incredibly special. And I think that's why I like the new show so much, is like he did it all, you know? So I think that's why that meant a lot to me. The new series is what made me a fan. But, that being said, the Lynch episodes of the original show are amazing, and Fire Walk with Me was unbelievable. I loved it. Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I was going to see that soon. Is that what it is? It's not Portrait of a Girl on Fire, right? It's Portrait of a Lady. But anyway, either way, I'm going to go see that pretty quick. In the next 20 minutes, we'll know if we're going to head into the heart of the virus itself. We'll see. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other Criterion stuff, but I don't know. Criterion has a lot of good stuff. I really liked... That's what sold me on Hulu back in the day. I really liked that Hulu had the Criterion movies, but now that doesn't seem to be the case anymore, huh? Doesn't Criterion have their own streaming service? That's pretty cool. I mean, that's probably worth it, but it makes Hulu look worse that they're gone. Candyman trailer came out. I just ordered a shirt. I think Kevin did too. They put out a Candyman shirt with the logo, but it's got John Candy on the shirt. It's a photo of him from like Uncle Buck. Little Man on Blu-ray. Oh, is that on Blu-ray now? Not just DVD? Good. Waiting to watch 1917 on 4K Blu-ray. So am I. That's going to look incredible. It's going to be amazing. That movie was really something else. Thoughts on Meet Dave? The movie, are you talking about the movie with Eddie Murphy? Isn't that what it was? Fuck that. Did I mention game days at all? No. We're still in the planning stages, so don't really know. Don't really know what we're going to do just yet. Not sure of our final plans yet, but stay tuned, because hopefully we'll have an update on that. R.I.P. MST3K. Did they die or something? Have I watched Devs? No, I have not watched Devs. Is it good? What's the best Pixar movie? My favorite, I think like they kind of nailed it with the original Toy Story. I mean, that's a fucking classic. But, stop! God, I'm so sorry. I will never hire this crew again. I kind of like Wall-E, because I kind of like what it's about. You know what I mean? It's just, it's about the future. It's about what do we do with our world? How do we treat ourselves? Are we willing to change? All that kind of stuff. So I think I like Wall-E the most. But Toy Story is probably like the objective classic to me. But I also really like Up, and I really like Finding Nemo, the original Finding Nemo. I also really like Cars. I know people like to bag on Cars, but I think the first Cars is a solid movie. 2, not so much. But Cars 3 was good. I thought that was a good movie. Coco was amazing. Yeah, I agree with you. Like, Wall-E was kind of a risk. That's why I appreciate that. Guys, I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in my car. Okay? So, I'm just sitting in my car. I'm thinking about what I'm going to do if I'm going to head into, Disney. Disneyland I've been told, is the heart of the coronavirus, and I'm just trying to decide if I want to do it. And I'm kind of just sitting in my car simulating just kind of doing, it's almost kind of like VR in my head. It's MR, mind reality. So I'm kind of an MR nut. Onward was okay. Yeah, I don't really, I wasn't really that interested I wasn't really interested in Onward. But there's already another Pixar movie coming out in about 3 months. Do you guys know about that? Soul? The movie Soul is coming out in 3 months, and I think there's no greater testament to how little faith they had in Onward that they've got another one to replace it in like 3 months. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Did they say effective immediately Disney is closed? No, I think as of the 14th it's closed. So I hope you're not right. Now you're making me nervous. Maybe I shouldn't, make the trip. Won't be long now. Yeah, tomorrow is Friday the 13th. I didn't realize that. What are the odds everything's collapsing right as we head into Friday the 13th? From tomorrow, they're going to release Animal Crossing for the Switch, and then as opposed for the PlayStation. No, but they're putting out Animal Crossing and Doom. I just feel like with all this talk about like, oh, stay home, stay home, stay home. Don't you think it would be in Nintendo's best interest to just release Animal Crossing like now? Imagine if tonight they actually went, you know what? If you guys are stuck at home, fuck it. Here it is. How good would they look, right? Shouldn't they do it? Shouldn't they just do it? I don't know. Sorry, I keep touching my face. I know I'm not supposed to do that. You know, even I pumped gas right before I left, or before I started simulating the ride, you know. And you forget, like, you touch a gas pump, you know. That's bad, too. So you got to use sanitizer. Should have done this sooner. Yeah, I'm not going to crack these hands. Dude, Johnny at the studio is just going all out, man. He's like using hand sanitizer every 2 seconds. You know, his hands are dry. His hands are like fucking dried twigs. They look like little bundles of sticks. I'm thinking I'll be done in a few minutes. I'm thinking I will. Yeah, Johnny is about to morph into Bubble Boy, I'm telling you. He's about to look like that Nightcrawler guy. I can't think of the actor, but that's going to be him. We're moments away, guys. Just moments away. And I want to say thank you to everyone sticking with us. Well, you're making an emote for Johnny? Yeah, if you guys have... By the way, we're here on Twitch, you know. If you have any ideas for emotes or anything you'd like to see, please let us know. Because sometimes, you know, we're within our own little universe. Mega 64 universe. We don't always have the outside perspective where it's like, oh, that should be an emote. That should be an emote. To us, it's like, why do you want my head as an emote, you know? But, if there's anything you guys want to see, let us know. But if you're making one for Johnny, send it my way. I want to say thank you again for everyone attending the stream tonight. And as always, you know, if you like the stream, you know, I'm not going to shove this down your throat all night. But if you like the stream, if you like all the stuff we do on Twitch, never hurts to, you know, it's a new month. March is a new month, you know, as opposed to like February. You might have been unsubbed. If you want to subscribe to the channel, you could subscribe, you know, costs a few bucks. But if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month. You have Amazon Prime, all you have to do is click the thing and throw us your free sub for the month. That helps our channel out. You get all the cool extra bells and whistles. Everyone's happy. So that's what I would say. If you like the stream, you know, just throwing that out there. Or patreon.com/Mega64. That's always a good thing, too. Whatever you want to do. It's all good to me. Future quarantine cast. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what we're going to do. What am I drinking? It's a Zevia. Not drinking any of that Pepsi shit. But should be there soon. Or, I should arrive at a place mentally where I feel like I could do it soon. So I'm thinking about it. And again, I'm not just sitting in the car. How is the weather where you guys live? Because I'm really surprised. It's like cold and rainy in California right now. But I have friends back east, like in like Philadelphia or Pennsylvania, in Pennsylvania in general, that are, it's like 80 degrees over there. Non-stop rain sporadically in Arizona. I don't think you said sporadically. Non-stop sporadic rain does not make sense. That was me reading it like a moron. So I apologize. Supposed to snow tomorrow in Colorado. Interesting. Wow. So all these theme parks announced that they're closed. Disneyland was the first, and then Universal said, "Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna close this weekend, and then until at least the end of the month." And then Disney World is doing that now. Knott's is still staying open. I got an email from them today that's like, "Hey, we're just going to keep it real clean." So we'll see if they hold to that. I got invited to a press event at Knott's in the next week or so where they're going to let us eat all the food for free. Now, I don't want that shit canceled. Is it worth risking life and limb for it? Well, the boysenberry food is really good. So... who knows? The thing is, too, with this virus is maybe it's at Disneyland, maybe it's not. But the rain, it could rain. It wasn't supposed to, but it might rain at Disney. And, that could play a factor too. Is it going to be, running at full speed, on all cylinders? You know what I mean? I don't know what we're headed for, but does the virus spread quicker with the rain? That's the question. That's what I'm afraid of. Water might transfer it more, or maybe water's better. Maybe it washes the virus away. We don't know. We don't know. And we won't know. You guys like Johnny's Mario 64 streams? I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it in the chat. I think they're great. Johnny has been hanging around, and he just asked if he could stream, if we would mind, and I think it's great. I think it's been a lot of fun. Guys, this should be any moment. I'm just, considering my options. I think we're gonna head into the park soon. Johnny TV is the best. Do you guys like the name Johnny TV? Straight out of the Mega 64 universe. You remember that, right? Hey, it's Johnny Television. Who remembers that obscure title? Murderous rednecks. I really miss, I have to say, I really miss the early days of the PS4 when you would turn on the streaming stuff and watch like Ustream, people on Ustream where they're like, smoking weed and like holding guns and yelling at the camera, treating it like it was a talk show. I really do miss that. My parents bought a PS4 like not long after launch because they came over and saw me watching that. They thought that was so like cool and weird that they bought it. Okay. Guys, bear with me for just a moment here. I'm going to kind of, get a sense of, get the feel of the wheel here. And no, I'm not driving. I'm not driving. I'm just sitting in my car, just kind of thinking about if it's a good idea, to do this mission or not. Just kind of thinking about it, it's just kind of a simulation, kind of a improv. Why am I using a turn signal in a parked car? Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to like practice so that if I, later if I do it, I know kind of where everything is. You always want to do that. Before you drive anywhere, you want to practice for a couple hours in your car. Country Bears or Rockafire Explosion? Hey, Rockafire Explosion, is one of the great oddities of the world, and I think it's great, but you gotta go. Country Bears, come on, is like that's the classic. That's the quintessential classic animatronic band. Don't get me wrong, I like the Rocco Fire thing, you know, but gotta go Country Bears. Oh, okay, so that's how it works. Okay, interesting. It'll be just a moment, guys. We're just, I'm going to get out of here in just a second. Get out of the car and maybe, decide what I want to do. Might be kind of a difficult decision, but we're going to try to make it. Oh, okay, just pause for a second and check in with you guys. How's everybody doing? I'm really good at sound Foley too, exactly. I'm kind of just doing a little bit of sound work here, simulating what that might be like, just so I get, like I said, get a sense what's really gonna happen potentially later. You guys can see me okay now, right? I don't need that lighting. External lighting, excess lighting. It's never really necessary. Too much lighting can be, too much of any good thing. Oh, gotta stretch. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I do this? I mean, we could be heading into one of the worst infections known to man, but I think I gotta, if I have both sides of the lightsaber and the longest blades possible, I can do the ultimate viral video. Now think of the views, guys. Think of the views. How many views might this video get? I'm thinking, now I'm going to run through it with you. I have a double-edged lightsaber, and I'm going to say something like, hey, bitch-ass virus, you thought you were going to quarantine me? I don't think so. I heard, hey, virus, I hear you were trying to infect me. And I was ready to fight back. But then I heard you got Tom Hanks. And then I light up the other side. Something like that. Not today, motherfucker. Just not on my watch, bitch. Not on my, what's better, bitch or motherfucker? Anyway, if the signal gets bad, I apologize. I'm ending the simulation right now, so some of the projectors are going to go off. The actors who have been helping me with the simulation are leaving, so I'm just going to pay them real quick. Hi.
1 second, please. There you go.
Thank you. Okay, so sorry, I just had to pay the actor. I don't know why he kept burping earlier, but I had to pay that actor for helping me with the simulation. So again, I'm just kind of playing around right now. I'm thinking in about 2 seconds, I'm going to get out of the car and actually do this. You know, go get this sacred relic, hopefully to do the most viral video of all time. But yeah, if I have this double-edged saber, and I threaten the coronavirus with it and I do some badass moves, how many views do you think I'll get? I'll probably get 1 million views. Right? I mean, how would I not get like 1 billion views? Okay, guys, the signal might get kind of bad, so if the stream starts cutting out, I apologize. But I'm just kind of, I'm futzing around with LTE right now. I'm just being a goof. I'm toying around. I'm playing with the phone settings. you know. My Apple Watch just started going off. It gave me all these notifications that I should start breathing. I guess I haven't been breathing, so I apologize. Well, let me give me a moment here to think about this. What the hell? Bear with me just a second, guys. Sorry, this is boring, I know, but I'm just, I'm trying to get a good sense of what's happening here and what's going on in the world today. Okay, you know what, guys? I've been sitting here. I've been sitting in this parking lot for a long time. Just kind of simulating this journey. And I think I've worked up the courage. I think I'm going to get out. And I think I'm going to head right into Disneyland, the heart of the infection. I'm going to bring the mask. I'm going to get it ready. Stay right there. I think I'm going to do it. All right. Guys, this could be my last stream as a healthy man. What do you think? Let's get this saber. Keep the stream on. Of course I'm going to keep the stream on. Why would I stop streaming? That's the whole point of this stream. You're going with me. We're going. So, we're going to try to head into Galaxy's Edge. Which, by the way, is on another planet. It's on the planet of Batu. So there's a good chance the infection has not spread there. Maybe it just is an earth thing. I don't know. But I'm going to bring the camera. We're going to stream. Here's the thing is we're going to go, we might be, we have to go through Disneyland to get to Batu, and that is potentially a hot zone for the virus. However, there's also a factor that once we get to Batu, they might not have all the parts of the lightsaber that I need, and then I can't do the ultimate viral video. So there's a lot of risk tonight. Again, ow, shit. For those who weren't tuning in, about an hour and a half ago, I already have part 1 of the payload. This is what I have. 1/2 of the Darth Maul lightsaber. I need the second half. And the blades. So if I can get those, I'll have a double-edged lightsaber and I'll make the biggest viral video ever. So, I think I'm ready to do it. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Gotta get my annual pass in here. Let's head out. Oh. People might think I'm infected with the mask on. Ooh. What do you guys think? Masks are for sick people. Yeah. You know what? I'll keep it in my pocket just in case, because you never know. Because I might get sick, and then I have to put it on. Okay. Guys, let's head out. Wait. Okay. I'll have the mask for the, when I do the viral video. Okay, I just want to say I'm getting out of my car right now. Someone is like smoking insane weed or something outside. It reeks of weed outside my car. Oh, I should have said earlier, by the way. I was simulating the whole drive from the parking lot of Disneyland. So I was already here. That's kind of, I didn't know to get out or not. But anyway, that's kind of cool, right? Okay, let me hide my lightsaber. Don't want that to not be there. Okay. Am I good? Yes. Sorry. Oh, you're looking at my hand. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Dude. I am not joking. It reeks of weed. I don't know who. It's somebody over there. Okay. Guys, we got to make this happen. We got to get, if I don't get that lightsaber, they're going to close within 24 hours. They're going to close, and then I'm not going to be able to film. Weed smells gross to me. Am I broken? No, Castle Geek School, you are not broken. I feel the same way. It smells absolutely disgusting. I'm in the new parking structure that they just built, and I have no clue how to get out of it. I do have the mask on me just in case. Okay, how the hell do I get out of here? Okay, found the exit. It's right here. Cool. A lot of people are bundled up because it is actually pretty cold here. Let me make sure I grabbed my pass. Pretty sure I did. Saying in the chat, Rocco gets coronavirus live. It might happen. It might happen. I'm gonna get my pass ready, just in case. You think I'm looking a little infected? Don't say that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna flip the camera around. It's really, really quiet and kind of eerie here. There is no one in the plaza right here. Okay, we're gonna go through security and then hopefully get on the shuttle to Disneyland. Thank you. Okay. That tram had a lot of empty seats, so I don't know why they left without me, but I guess we're waiting for another one now. Okay, by the way, what looks cooler? I can actually switch between lenses. Does it look cooler when it's way wider? Does that look cooler? Okay, we're gonna go wider. That's a good idea. Okay, so we're through security and we're gonna try to get there very soon. We're heading to Batu ASAP.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please lower your head and watch your step prior to boarding.
For your safety,
We ask that all children please be removed from strollers and that all strollers be folded up prior to boarding. We also ask that there be no lap sits except for very small children sit with the parents. And as a courtesy to everybody on board, we're asking that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking while on tram. We also ask that all backpacks please be removed from your back, please. In just a few minutes, we soon will be departing the downtown Disney's main entrance. Welcome aboard. Lower your head and watch your step, please. Alright, at this time there will be no more boarding. If you have not crossed that yellow line, please do not do so. Another tram will be with you shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with the doors closed. Our tram is now ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
for your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving. And supervise your children.
Para su seguridad, favor de permanecer sentado, con la puerta cerrada, manteniendo sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro, mientras el tranvía está en movimiento. Y vigilen a sus niños. Gracias.
Please hold on to hats, glasses, or any loose items that could fall from the tram. If an article should fall, please stay seated until the next stop and inform the nearest cast member. Thank you.
For your enjoyment, Disneyland Park will remain open until 12 o'clock tonight. Disney California Adventure will remain open until 10 o'clock p.m. tonight. And all trams will remain in service until 1 hour after the last park is closed. Driver, you are clear. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please remain behind the yellow line while the tram is approaching, and please allow my guests to exit the tram first before boarding. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, gather up all your personal belongings, lower your head, and please exit the driver's left-hand side and left-hand side only, not the street side, please.
Okay guys, we are in the main Esplanade, heading towards the gates. Looks like we're through. We did make it through security, tram ride. Who knows who might have been infected on that tram? You know, you never know. So there's a chance I might already have it, but if we get that lightsaber, it'll all be worth it because I'll be a viral superstar. Okay, let's see what happens. There's only one open gate, and it's right at the end. So we're just walking over to that. Okay. Phew. Okay, I made it through the gate. My credentials checked out. Now, the only thing is, guys, here we are. There's the train station. Pray for me that they have all the parts. That's the only thing I'm nervous about at this point, is that they might not have all of the lightsaber parts that I need. So we're gonna head to the planet Batuu and hope they have them. I need them to have those. Okay, we're heading through Main Street right now. I'm gonna try my best to not touch anything or talk to anybody unless they're off-world on the planet Batuu. Fingers crossed they have the parts I need. Pray for me. Okay, we're...
Rocco?
Yeah.
Hey.
How's it going?
How
I'm
you-
streaming right now. Is that okay? No, is that okay?
That's fine. That's
Do you
fine,
mind being on it?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, hey, what's up?
I'm like,
You wanna-
what's up, chat? How you guys doing?
What's-
Making 64s?
What's your name?
Nero.
Nero. What's up,
Yeah,
man?
Nero. I'm like, just was walking and I noticed this beautiful man right here, just walking against, the beautiful Disneyland Park.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
you
just
know?
wanted to say what's up. I'm like, shout out to Mega 64 fans and Mega 64 for being amazing and everything like that. So,
You know what I'm doing right now?
what are you doing?
Because I heard they're gonna close the place, so I'm trying to get the rest of the Darth Maul lightsaber.
Oh, really?
So that
The
I
double
could,
one?
so that I can do a viral video about the viral situation.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
What viral are you talking about specifically?
Take it however you want to take it. That's who knows.
I mean, he pretty much explained it. So if you don't know, you don't know. I guess I don't know either.
Yeah. So there
I
it
mean,
is.
It was great. So
So I'm gonna try to get it. So wish me luck.
No problem.
I wish you luck as well.
have a great time, chat, and
Thank you.
Rocco. See you guys later.
Thank you very much. Take it easy. Okay. Okay, good guy. Great to talk to him. But I broke my own rule that I wasn't supposed to talk to anybody until I got off-world. I was only supposed to talk to Batu citizens, and I talked to someone on Earth. That may have cost me. But I couldn't help not talking to a friendly soul, Okay, pray for me, guys. Pray for me. I'm gonna head through Adventureland on the way to the planet Batu. Yeah, Nero, I agree. I agree with the chat. Nero seemed like a good guy. He seemed like a good guy. So I think we can trust him. I think he's clean. Wait, what's this? Oh, I like that shirt. It's a new shirt. Oh, that's good. That's kind of a neat new shirt. No, okay, I can't. I'm getting distracted. Getting distracted. Guys, here's what I'm saying is, if you're gonna do a Funko Pop for the 25th anniversary of the Indiana Jones ride, why would you have him holding the idol from Raiders of the Lost Ark? That's not the ride. Okay, I'm getting distracted. I gotta stop. Okay, guys, we're walking down the rivers of America right now. It's kind of a long walk to get to Batu. It is another planet after all. So we're walking down the river, and then we have to go through a forest. And then on the other side of that forest, we should find transport to the planet Batu. And from what I understand, the planet Batu is clean. The virus is not spread. Oh, you want to see something sad? Take a look over here. The Haunted Mansion is over here. Look at this. I don't know if you can even see that, but it's all torn up. They're doing extreme renovations on it. Anyway, still walking towards the destination. It's going to be dark for a little while, guys. It's okay. It's going to be dark for a little bit, but there's light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. By the way, who is going on Splash Mountain right now? You guys see that? Oh, I guess nobody. Oh my God. It's like freezing over here. Why would you do that? It is raining. Yeah, maybe they do want to get wetter. You have a good point. I know, I'm hearing those screams too. Is it the screams of the infected? I don't know. It might just be Splash Mountain, but we have to assume the worst. It's not safe to do otherwise. Okay, now you guys see at the edges of the river, is that the train? At the edges of the river, you could see the mountainous spires of Batu off in the distance. All we have to do is make it to those spires. And in there, can you see a glowing building right in the center? That's Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. And that's the store that should have the other parts to my lightsaber. The second half of my lightsaber. If I get that, I can make the best viral video, biggest viral video ever made. Okay, we're just gonna, all we have to do is pass through this forest, and then we're on Batu. If you guys hear that ethereal sound, that's because we're passing into the forest of Batu. I think we've successfully made it off-world. Ooh. Now this line over here, that line over there is for Rise of the Resistance, and typically when it's backed up, if it's backed up that much, they're not going anywhere. So I pity those people. That sucks. Anyway. Okay, you didn't see it, you missed it, but that's the spacecraft that I took to get to Batu. Oh my God, the line for this ride backs up here. Dude, none of those people are getting on. Anyway, we must not laugh at those less fortunate. Oh, I do like this. Check this out. The rain outfits for staff members here, they look like the ponchos that they wore on Endor. Look at that. Notice that. Those are dope ponchos. I like those ponchos. Okay. We're on Batu. Let's try to find this lightsaber. Yeah, they're... Oh my God! Look at this line! Look how bad the line is. They are still using the boarding system, but if the caverns inside get backed up, then they wait in that line. And so what this says to me is the ride probably broke a lot today, maybe because of the rain. Now, why don't they sell those ponchos? I want one of those ponchos.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna head through the marketplace. That might be the fastest route.
What did you think about being on the other side?
Okay. In that area behind me, they sell the Ronto wrap. That's like some kind of alien meat sausage in a little pita wrap. I am hungry. I could go for one of those, but I don't think I should reward myself yet. Because right in front of me, this is Doc Ondar's. Okay, Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities. This is where they would have the lightsaber. It's time to find out if they have it, and if they do, I'm gonna get it. Now, guys, I have to be honest. I don't see it. I don't see it in the case. So we're going to ask, and we'll find out.
I'm right behind you at the store. Get ready to go.
We're going to find out once and for all. Once and for all.
Take these out like this, and then pull them up like that, and then it just rests.
I have a question for you.
Yes,
Do you have the Darth Maul lightsaber?
we're out of stock.
You're out of stock right now?
Yes.
They're out of stock.